Hi, welcome to Infinite Growth. It's a pleasure to have you, and we are so excited to host you. Let's talk. You ever felt like everyone around you is moving ahead, collecting degrees, job offers, LinkedIn achievements, while you're stuck in the same semester, same cycle, same excuses? Has that been you? You haven't graduated varsity yet, not because you're not smart, but maybe because you've been going through some things or you haven't been honest with yourself. Why haven't you graduated yet? Reason number one, your priorities are upside down. What do I mean? Okay, let's start here. You give more time to your phone than to your future. You know the Netflix release schedule better than your course outline. You show up for people, platforms, etc., but you don't show up for yourself. Success doesn't come to people who want it. Success comes to people who prioritize it. You know what's happening everywhere, but you don't know what's happening in your courses. That has to change. Reason number two, you are a rock star. La-di-da-di, you like to party. Yeah, let's not pretend, man. You like to party. You like to turn up. You take that as your therapy. Every now and again, you reward yourself. Yay! I gotta treat myself. But partying ain't really treating yourself. Here's the catch. Every weekend escape is stealing from your weekday focus. The hangovers, the guilt, the lost time, it all adds up. Before you know it, you're investing more in night outs than in your degree. Thirdly, the reason why you haven't graduated yet, your circle of friends. Let's talk about your circle of friends. Good people, they're fun, they're loud, always down for vibes. But there's no accountability. You guys don't remind each other about assignments. You don't push each other to study. You don't push each other to aim high. The natural response to that from you is that you also become them. You relax. Show me your friends and I'll tell you your future. Have you ever heard of that statement? Truth is, when you hang around people who are too comfortable being stuck, you will convince yourself that stuck is okay. Spoiler, it's not. You were meant for much more. You are the average of the people who you hang out with. If you hang out with losers, guess what? You become a loser. Reason number four why you haven't graduated yet, you haven't put in the effort. You just haven't put in the work. You do the bare minimum. You submit just enough. You show up halfway and you expect full results. That's not how success works. Wishing without working is just dreaming with your eyes open. You need to change something. You know what you have to do. You really do. Deep down, you do know what you have to do. And you don't even have to think about it. Just have to go and do it, you know? Reason number five why you haven't graduated yet. You are scared to ask for help. You struggle in silence. Instead of raising your hand, you shut down. Instead of going to a tutor, you go ghosts. Or because you're scared of looking dumb. But let me say this, struggling silently doesn't make you strong, it makes you stuck. Reason number six why you haven't graduated yet, you don't plan ahead. You wake up and just react to the day and not lead it. You don't have a study plan, no assignment calendar, no strategy. And you know what happens when you don't plan? You panic. Deadlines sneak up on you like thieves in the night. And if you operate that way, you get robbed a whole lot of times, you know? Reason number seven, you don't use your lecturer visits. Those office hours you've never been. Yet these are the people who literally grade you. And you make no effort to build a connection. Lecturers of all people have an open door policy. Unless your lecturer stated otherwise that don't come to my office. When you don't speak up, you stay invisible. And invisible students don't pass. And lecturers are just as human as you. In fact, lecturers like students who take initiative, use their lecturer visits. They always feel the need to give you course tips, exam tips, test tips, assignment tips. They drop little nuggets in your conversations that by the end of the semester, when you're in your test or exam, you will see all those nuggets in your exam. But there's a shift that must happen. It's time to change. The other thing is you complain too much. The course is hard, Man, he gave us too many readings. I don't know what's going on. You're lazy. There's a shift that must happen. It's time to change. It's time to change. It's time to change. It's time to graduate. It's time to grow up. And here's what you need to start doing immediately. Step 1, be friends with high achievers. If you want to go far, walk with the ones that are moving. And that African proverb that says, it takes a village to raise a boy, that's real. You need a village of high achievers. Replace comfortable company with competitive company. Watch who you sit next to, who you text, who you call. Because energy is contagious. You have to want that top tier energy. I don't want to be left behind while my friends are achieving all these things. And the funny part is, no matter how tight you and the current friends that you have now are, no matter how tight you are, if you slack, they'll leave you behind. They'll be aligning with the competitive company. So align yourself with high achievers. So step 2, Monday to Friday, make it a study zone. Back when I was in college, when I was in Varsity, Monday to Friday I'd be locked in because I knew what kind of person I was. I loved going out. I was a rock star. I loved going out, having a drink, hosting these high value people, celebrities, Bo Mampincha, rest in peace Mampincha, then Casper Violas. Love that. I know that you do as well, having a good time, etc. But the week is no longer for distractions. From Monday to Friday, lock in, have library sessions, note taking, look at past papers, use your lecturer visits. Don't be shy. If you're shy, every shy person is that one friend who is loud. Take that friend with you. Hey, if you're too shy to ask a question, tell them to ask on your behalf. They will, because they love talking. Be smart. Step 3, why you're going to graduate. Join study groups. It takes a village to raise a boy. Find people who can fill your gaps and whose gaps you can fill too. Study groups are free. They're free resources that we sleep on. Iron sharpens iron. If there's a topic that you don't understand that somebody else understands, and there's a topic that you understand that somebody else doesn't understand. And when you exchange knowledge through conversation or through notes, it sticks. Have you ever been in an exam, then you see a question, and that same question reminds you of the conversation that you and whoever you discussed it with had? Like you see it vividly in your mind, them saying the things that when you see this question, write this, write this, write this. It comes to you like that. That's the power of study groups and having intellectual conversations. Step 4, why are you going to graduate? Read other people's work. Start reading people's essays, post-exam papers, distinctions from top students. Not to copy, but to learn structure, tone, and critical thinking. Excellence leaves clues. Success leaves clues. I remember one time when I was still in varsity, I was friends with the still friends with the top student who was in our class. And I was like, man, pass me one of your assignments. I'd like to read and see how you do things here. And it helped me. Gives you direction of what to change, what to tweak, how to improve. Step 5, on why you're going to graduate or how to graduate. Get a mentor. You should get a mentor. Someone who's been there, someone who's been where you're trying to go. Could be a lecturer, a final year student, a graduate, someone who's a stream ahead of you. I'm a young legal practitioner now, but I still have my mentor from first year. He's a magistrate now, and he's always setting the bar high. The bar is always high with this guy. Like, I love following him. And I'm so proud of him that it didn't take him so long to be a magistrate. He's so bright. I've read a couple of his judgments. It's nice to be like, man, is this you? Like, and I know this guy, man. So where do you think I'm headed? Where do you think I'm going? He's a magistrate. Where do you think I'm aiming for? I'm aiming for higher. He did it. I can do it too. See? The one thing that when I was in first year, the one thing that he told me that stuck with me throughout my law journey and still with me is that law is not difficult. Look at it this way. Law is folk tales. But instead of it being folk tales about animals, it's folk tales about people. I was like, you've heard about folk tales. You know those folk tales that our grandmothers, our mothers, fathers tell us when we were kids. It's like, I had a light bulb moment. And ever since, everything clicked for me. So I approached it that way, and I was always in love with the law, so everything just took shape for me. It opened my brain to a different type of thinking. So imagine what whoever mentor you're going to meet will do for you. So you just need guidance and humility to follow it. Step 6, respect your time and believe that you're worth it. Set boundaries, turn down distractions, build self-discipline because you deserve to graduate. You're smart, you got the brains, there's nothing wrong with you. Don't break life to work. Show up and make it work. Stop complaining. Be grateful. Change your attitude about the way that you approach academics or whatever that you want to achieve in life. It's not difficult. Put in the work and see how far you can go. A friend of mine, while I was in college, I was telling him, man, I'm smart, but I don't put in the effort. And he was like, you know what? Put in the effort and see what's your breaking point and start operating from there. And my life has never been the same ever since. I've taken that with me. Put in the effort, saw what my breaking point is. I've been winning ever since. I am winning still. Gonna continue winning still. So if you wanna graduate, there's more that I could have added to this, but it was gonna get the video too long. Fix your habits. You know what you need to do and you know what to do, what you need to change. Take your power back, because being delayed doesn't mean you're denied. Finish strong. The pain of growth or the pain of staying the same, you choose.